Hello friends, 3,480 subscribers and fellow survivors of narcissistic abuse. Welcome back to Diary of a Narcissist's Ex-Wife. My name is Meredith and these are my true stories, thoughts, and opinions. I just first wanted to thank all of you who have left me such nice comments and sent me emails. I appreciate your words of support and encouragement very much. They really mean a lot to me. And I wanted to just make some comments on what has been going on with Duchess Meghan most recently, and some of the narcissistic behaviors that I have witnessed and that we can all relate to who have been in a relationship with someone like this. So since the Queen said, nope, sorry kids, you cannot use the word royal anymore. You've got to change all your branding. You put the cart before the horse. I'm putting my foot down. You can't use it. It's against the rules. So first off, we have the Instagram post reaction, which was very whiny, very childish. You know, she was saying things like, well, there's other people in the royal family who get to work. There's precedent for other people getting to do it, but we're being treated differently. And even though we've left the royal family, Harry is still sixth in line to the throne, so you still have to deal with us whether you want to or not. And then the infamous, well, you know, the Queen doesn't own the word royal, and we could use the word royal if we wanted to, but we're just not going to because we're better than that. And, you know, they're just playing the victim throughout the whole thing, which narcissists love to do. So then she sends out her flying monkeys. You know, there was a leak to the press by some of her friends saying that they were the ones who should be insulted, that they were being picked on for leaving the royal family, and the Queen was paying them back by not letting them use the royal word because they had left, but they were going to rise above the jealousy and pettiness because they were better than that. Just, well, I believe that speaks for itself. So then it comes out that they, you know, want the royal, well, not the family, but the British taxpayers to continue to pay for their security. Apparently, Canada is going to quit paying for their security as of March 31st. I guess the Canadian government has been pitching in for their security, and the Canadian people didn't know it, and apparently they put up quite an uproar about it. They were not happy about it. So Canada's going to quit paying. So Harry and Meghan are wondering who's going to pay to protect us because, you know, Harry was born royal. This was in the Instagram post. Harry was born royal, and the Duchess has her own independent profile, whatever that means. And then it's going to be so expensive because they travel a lot and they're often apart from each other. You know, these people are pissing away money, which is an absolute trait of narcissism. And they've got such a grandiose sense of their self-importance. You know, even though we're not doing anything for the royal family, we're not doing anything for the British taxpayers, they still need to pay for us because we are so important, and we quit our job, but we still deserve to have all the benefits of it because it's just, we're Harry and Meghan, you know. We're just globe-trotting celebrities living an indulgent lifestyle that you all need to pay for just so that you can let us have our privacy, you know. It just really makes me mad to think about it. So then it comes out now that the Queen has said, no, the British people are not paying for your security. The royal family is not paying for your security. You are on your own paying for your security. So can you just imagine the tantrums that someone might be throwing behind closed doors to get that type of news? Because, I mean, her plans have been dashed one after the other by a 93, almost 94-year-old lady that I just don't think that Meghan maybe saw as a formidable opponent. And the Queen has just turned out to be really good at inflicting narcissistic injury. And it's almost as if she knows exactly what she's doing. And I just have to give kudos to her that I think she is handling Meghan brilliantly. But so here is what I think is going to happen, because the Queen has basically called checkmate. So I am thinking that Meghan is probably going to pull something to show the Queen, you were wrong, you should have given us security, we are way more important than you gave us credit for. Now listen, this is how I could see it playing out. This is purely speculation on my part. There is no basis in fact on this. But I think that this plan would kill so many birds with one stone for her that it makes sense. And if you try to put yourself in the shoes and in the mind of a narcissist, because remember, they don't think like us. So this could make perfect sense to a narcissist. But I think, and remember, I just think this is just my opinion, so don't get all upset, okay? It's just my opinion. I think that she could possibly stage a baby Archie kidnapping. And that would kill so many birds with one stone for her. Like I said, number one, it would show the Queen, we are important, we should have had that security, you were wrong, you should have dished out every single penny that we asked for, because look how important we are and look what has happened to us now. So she would be able to be the victim, and she would be able to be the center of attention. There would be all kinds of interviews on television. She would be all over the media. Everyone would be feeling sorry for her. And it would also be able to take care of the Archie situation, because there are a whole lot of us who have suspicions about events surrounding Archie. You know, there's just a lot of questions. Number one, you know, it was announced in October at Eugenie's wedding, Eugenie's wedding, that she was like 15 weeks pregnant. That was like October 15th that it was announced, which would have made her getting pregnant back in June, but then he wasn't even born until May. So that's like she should be in the Guinness Book for like one of the world's longest pregnancies, you know? But then there was the mysterious baby bump, which grew and shrank and moved in all kinds of weird, unnatural ways. So could a surrogate have been used? There were no doctors who signed the birth announcement of Archie, which they have done on every other one that I've ever seen, you know, the ones that they put outside at Buckingham Palace. And then there's questions about if a doll has been used in various situations where Archie has supposedly been with Meghan. So, you know, that's a whole lot of smoke and mirrors, which is also another very narcissistic trait. So, anyway, I'm just expecting more drama from the royal soap opera as the Sussex world turns. So, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you liked my video, please press the thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and leave me a nice comment. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.